Hello, welcome to my channel. The time now is 9:03 a.m. and I must give praises to the Most High. Uh, my day topic is about these audit people, and I'm going to talk about my Indian. Um, that I'm going to just call them what you're supposed to call them. They like reality TV. Um, they say all kinds of things that's not true, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now what they really about. That's why the cops always say to them, get a real job. 'Cause what they do is not a job; it's a hustle. They like to harass innocent people that really is working, and that's why so many of them go. They're all them making money. It's a hustle. They ain't got no. They're trying to make it look like it's about the equal rights and stuff like that, but it's not. They don't care nothing about that. They stand there. If they don't get a reaction, and they say, "Oh, I'm not trying to cause trouble." They is. You don't never see the news going to a little stupid place that they go in and harass people. They don't, and all of them work together. They probably have picnics in an unmarked place, and they discuss what we're gonna do today, because they really don't have news. To me, it's just a bunch of gibberish and harassing people. No matter how they sugarcoat it, they would say they're not harassing people. That is harassing them. You keep asking about, and they act like everybody got to answer them too. They undercover reality, because like on the reality TV shows, they create confrontations to get ratings, and they create confrontations to get views. But if they wasn't worried about it, they wouldn't always keep bringing it up. I got 1 million combined views, and they try to make you like scared of that, like do the right thing. I ain't doing the right thing, or half of them is criminals their own self. They got records. I haven't seen some of their mug shots. And how you gonna try to check somebody and you ain't correct yourself? That's why I told people they hate the real press. That's why they was bad about makeup and tons of makeup. If they wasn't making money, they wouldn't do that. They making money off of harassing people, and you heard them always say they're feeling don't chump my rights, and like they don't got rights. I wouldn't answer to none of their damn answers, because I don't like how they do people, and and that tyrant thing, they run that into the ground. When they come up with some new words, and after a while something gonna happen, and they ain't gonna have none of them no more views, because like that stupid black guy I seen always run up to the cops, pretend he got guns and stuff like that. That's to get views. You gonna get yourself shot, and right away they're gonna try to blame the cop. We're gonna sue because they shot him. Yeah, look how he's acting. If you keep putting your hand in your back pocket, the cop would think you got a weapon and like that. Why you keep doing it? And he trying to keep scratching his back. He do the same thing all the time, scratching his back. No, he's not. They doing that to get views, and they don't care who they hurt and or not. They not no press. And they tell me you don't need no press credentials. Well, I seen press credentials. They even honor press credentials in the White House. They showed the press with their IDs in the White House. They and stuff like that. They certainly don't like women press. They hard on them more than a man. 'Cause they a lot of them is misogynists anyway. They don't even like women. I don't even know how they have children. I'm just mad when I saw what they was doing yesterday, and all of them got the same way of thinking. They think just like I think they special needs adult. They or with amnesia or something. 'Cause if somebody can tell you to leave the building, they'll try to keep standing. When the cop tell them to leave the building, they would not leave the building. They could keep standing unless he say he gonna arrest them, and then they'll leave the building. And another thing, that's why they don't like to give out names, because they got a lot of them got police records. I'm not saying you that make you a bad person. You got a police record. I can't even say what the charges was, but I wouldn't be up there talking and getting in confrontation with cops and stuff like that. But they like the confrontation, but they didn't like to start a confrontation. They wouldn't have a video. Nobody gonna look at their boring shit, stuff. When they stand there because I seen one guy showing when that video that it was so boring, he had to fast forward it because they try to make it like they doing some work. You don't see no reporter going no damn post up in film walls and pamphlets and stuff. There ain't no damn news. Well, I don't even think they know what real news is. It's bite them in their backside. They just like to harass people. They don't care about no children. I heard him say before, don't he's the guy that don't put my child in the video. And he was in the post up just disrespecting man. Talking about, well, take your child outside. The hell you tell somebody to take the child outside? Because y'all don't even have, none of y'all supposed to be the person, none of them have no damn real camera. They're using them little cell phone. That's why some of their videos don't come out right. And they ain't got like a camera, a real camera they don't know how to get this, the wind, when the wind is blowing, you can hear all the wind in there inside their cell phone. It's not even edited right, because when you see the news, they know how to take the wind out there for them because they got real cameras. And if you wasn't jealous of them, y'all wouldn't bring them up all the time. Every time they always badmouthing somebody. I don't like that, and I don't hate nobody, but that's why the cop, now I know why the cops ain't get a real job, because what they doing is not a job. That's they making money off of harassment. That's a hustle. And they ain't gonna tell me it's not, because they wouldn't, if they wanted to hustle, wouldn't be so many. I think there's hundreds and hundreds of those audit people. And I don't even call them audit. I could call them reality TV people, because they act just like the reality TV people. A lot of times, the fights are staged so they can get more views, like more people watch the show and make it popular. So when they go and post over, if nobody not saying nothing to them, they would start saying something to people, and they don't have respect for nobody, and that's why they want to be the action. Because you pay somebody tax, you really ain't nobody's boss. Stuff like that. I keep telling people, if y'all don't look up the word boss, it doesn't mean you are overseer. They try to make people slaves to them, and a boss also, the bosses mean overseer. So why the hell y'all like to use that? Y'all like that because make y'all feel important. It's a title. They gave everything in the United States titles. That's not enough. That's why when people say something to me, I don't go by titles. And a lot of people know a long time ago, natives never had no chiefs. That's something too that the Europeans put on natives. When they used to ask Geronimo, they used to introduce him as Chief Geronimo. Geronimo always said, "I'm not a chief. I'm just I'm not a chief. I'm just Geronimo." His real name was Coacula, but the Mexicans gave him that name. And getting back to these frauditors, like what I hear the other guys say, you is committing a fraud. Now, when you do that, and y'all try like y'all care about the Constitution, I guarantee you, maybe some of them care, but I guarantee you my big majority of them do not care, because they say, shoot, this is a good way to make money. And so like that, yeah, it's fast money. It's like a drug dealer. He don't want a legit job, but he not used to getting paid every 2 weeks. He want that fast money like now. Cause some drug dealers, like, he can make like $1,000 in a day, so he said, hey, I'm gonna stick with that. But then you got to think of the consequences. Like these people, they don't think of the consequences, and it's not good what they do. And if I was gonna do something, they ain't got no base set up. They just show up and play the news. They got headquarters, and when they get an assignment, they go to it. Um, that's why I said that y'all like reality TV. Now, to me, y'all undercover reality. Y'all like the Star Contra, but y'all always try to play dumb and humble like y'all. I'm not starting to disturb it. Yes, y'all. That is, and nobody want to see nobody bother them in the workplace, and they try like they everybody's boss. Like I said, I don't think their tax dollar covered 20 states, not even 10 states. Every state they go in, this the people's house. You don't even live in them states and stuff like that. Your tax dollar really just cover the state you in, unless you buying something in another state. Then you could say I got taxed there, but they act like they're the only one that is millions of people pay taxes. So they act like they're the only, the way they talk like they're the only one that paying tax for all them damn states. It's a bunch of hogwash. And I don't care if people don't like me or not. I'm not out here trying to do something like that. I do my little channel right in my own place. I don't have to go out and harass people and make money like that. I work, and and people realize taxes wasn't nothing supposed to be in this country anyway. So everybody feeding off the taxes, always talking about how much money they make, and that's all negative. I would never tell nobody like, "Oh, I make $5,000 a week," and they keep always talking about um, all of I got 1 million combined views. So what? Would that supposed to scare somebody? And they always say a camera is not a weapon. Well, y'all using it like a weapon. 'Cause to me, those be like threats undercover, but they do it sometimes in a nice way. You don't think they threat. When somebody tell you they got 1 million combined views, he's telling you who he is, and he's telling you he telling you that he can mess you up on in the world. That's why they always say I got 1 million buying computer. That's he's threatening you like, yeah, you don't do what I say or talk the way I do. They'll be nice to a certain extent, but when you don't play their game, that's when they start calling you names and F you, and you don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't never ever hear one news reporter, a real news reporter. You never hear them say F you. See, that's why I know that they ghetto. That's how ghetto people talk. That's why they talk like that. And like I said before, I guarantee you they hate cops, but I guarantee you something happened to one of their children, or daughter, or son, and then people say, "Oh, I seen the person that did that to your daughter, but I can't say nothing because I don't believe in snitching." And y'all go by that stuff, and then you how the cop gonna help you? Oh, I forgot. Maybe y'all street justice people, y'all don't believe in cops and stuff. I know when they before they had all this camera stuff out back in the '70s, people used to hate the cops like that. But when this guy was getting his ass kicked around the corner, first person he called was 911. Well, back then usually the operator didn't have 911. You had to call the operator. She'd get the police for you. This was like 60s and 70s when I was a little boy. So that's all I wanted to say. Like my topic is reality TV people. That's that's what you should call them instead of saying Florida reality. Because they like to start confrontations. They get views. That's why they interact. They don't even they hate the people that they go in and build and asking questions to. That's why they always like to try to get somebody in trouble. The person say, I would say they don't want you calling people. Who the hell tell you the person got the right to call the police? And they don't want nobody. Oh, please, don't call the police. You can't tell them that's somebody that's a real boss. But bosses always like to get people in trouble and fire people. And it's not a good word. Boss ain't nothing. The word mean you are overseer. You the new slave taskmaster. And you treating people like they in Germany. So this is not Nazi Germany. I hear a lot of them say that. Y'all making the Nazi Germany. You want somebody to bow down to y'all. I ain't bowing down to nobody. The only person I bow down is a man that created me, the God in the sky. So that's all I got to say right now. I'm just mad. I don't like the way they act. Even the guy said if they didn't start confrontation, they try to pretend they don't. They won't get no views. They do they or reaction. They're trying to get a reaction out of you, and that's why sometimes when a person don't pay them attention, they go up there and sometimes the cop don't even be engaging him. Sergeant, sergeant, sergeant. They trying to get the cop that reaction. So that's how he get his view. That's how he make his money. That's all I got to say. So I'll talk to y'all later. And Danada Wado. That means take care and have a blessed day. I said thank you. Yawish. That means thank you. All right. So let me go. Goodbye.